No age group, race, or gender is immune to this housing crisis, especially during a pandemic. But you might be surprised to hear that young adults are being hit especially hard. Many started working during the Great Recession, and now, as Jason Stujenki shows us, they're in another uphill battle.
Dominique Rice is 30 years old, a millennial, and an entrepreneur.
I had a franchise of college nannies, sitters, and tutors. So I sold that last year, and I do consulting. So I help small businesses grow and scale. We've had ups and downs over the last 8 years in business, but I've never experienced anything like this.
She lives here just outside Uptown in a trendy new apartment building, which she was able to afford until recently.
It's really hard right now.
One of the big credit reporting agencies, TransUnion, recently did a study and found of everyone struggling financially right now, millennials have it the hardest. It says 61% of millennials can't pay for shelter, compared to 57% for other age groups. Even worse, it concluded 48% of millennials have seen their work hours reduced, compared to 32% for everyone else. And the research shows 58% of millennials have kids living at home, 36% for other generations.
So my life direction, has been inspired by, the recession. You can't, you want to be as safe as possible.
Others have similar stories they shared with me on Facebook, like Marissa Prince, 31 years old, lives in Kings Mountain, and still has a job, but trouble paying rent. And another viewer, 25 years old, married, who wrote she and her husband have always been on time with rent, but can't afford to stay with our unemployment amounts we receive.
So what do you do if you can't pay rent?
First, don't overlook the obvious. Talk to your landlord. See if he or she will give you a discount or set up a payment plan. Chances are your landlord rather get something than nothing during this tough time. Just make sure you get everything in writing, especially how much money you owe and when.
But remember, your landlord doesn't have to bend. He or she has the right to demand the full amount and on time.
That said, if things go south, your landlord can't kick you out right now. He or she would need to take you to court, and courts aren't hearing eviction cases until June, so you can stay put for now.
I started my business in college, and
Dominique Rice says she talked to her landlord. It worked.
My apartment complex has been really flexible, and they set up payment options with limited or no fees, and they've been really, really understanding.
If they weren't understanding, would you be able to handle it?
No, I couldn't handle it on time, no.
Jason also says if your lease is up, your landlord can legally raise your rent. The pandemic won't change that. But again, your landlord cannot evict you until the courts hear these landlord-tenant cases again starting on June 1st. If you need help, contact legal aid at 1-855-797-3247. With 36 million Americans filing for unemployment during this health crisis, paying the rent can be even harder. But there is some good news. Our partners at the Charlotte Business Journal report that nearly 85% of families in Charlotte paid their rent for May. That's still nearly 3% less than this time last year. But here's the positive. That is up considerably from the 75% of people who paid their rent in April. That leaves those 25% of people not paying, still playing catch up. Our Gina Esposito introduces us to a family who fell behind and then asked for and got help.
Angela Short is eagerly waiting for her stimulus check. She lost her restaurant job and her husband's hours were cut. They're currently behind on May's rent and utility bills.
We paid our light bill in like 3 months.
Last month, the reality of their situation set in. Her landlord sent this text saying April's rent for their Waxhaw home was past due. That's when Short reached out to Union County Crisis Assistance Ministry, which immediately took care of their payment.
A parent will do whatever they got to do for their kid. And one thing I'm not going to do is see my kids on the street, and I'm not going to see my kids separated.
There are others like Short that worry about losing their home. That's why Union County Crisis Assistant Ministry partnered with Union County Community Action, DSS, and Community Shelter of Union County to form a task force. Their goal is simple: to keep people housed, especially over the next couple of weeks when landlords start filing evictions.
So it could be rental assistance, mortgage assistance, utility assistance. Not every agency, but some agencies are looking at things like car assistance, because in a rural county like this, without your vehicle, you're so limited to the work that you can find.
Melissa McCowan with the Community Shelter of Union County says they don't know how many people will need their help, but it could be hundreds. They've housed 600 families over the last 6 years, and many of them are at risk of falling behind on payments. So far, the agency has secured a $20,000 grant from United Way of Union County so they can assist 20 families. The task force hopes to do more in the coming weeks.
When referrals come in, they'll be on a shared document that we will staff each week, and we think that that will prevent anyone from slipping through the cracks.
Angela Short is a testament to that.
They even called me since then, checking on me to see, is everything okay? You're good? Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. We need more people like Crisis.
Yes, we do. The organizations that Gina mentioned help Union County residents with their rent. By helping renters, they say it also helps landlords stay afloat. There are several numbers you can call, and they're inside Gina's story on our WSOC TV News app. A motel on a mission to give needy families a home. The manager there showed us challenges the pandemic is creating, but also opportunities for kindness.